Hello Hat fans and welcome to an overflowing with adventure episode of Nintendo Unleashed. Coming up on this month's show, we've got hearty pirates in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and comic book legends in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. And we've got details on how you can get your hands on a Nintendo 3DS XL Luigi Special Edition. But before all that, Nintendo's main man is back and he's brought his friends. Let's talk about Super Mario 3D World. We're going to keep this simple, people. In the best possible way, Super Mario 3D World is like playing a Super Mario game for the first time. But more than that, there's a genuine sense of laugh-out-loud wonder that's equal to Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario 3D World is special because it wraps up an embarrassingly huge number of ideas in a package that, at first, might seem slightly familiar. It resembles its Nintendo 3DS relative with tight, varied levels that all end with a familiar gold-topped flagpole. The almost overwhelming number of power-ups, though, is what sets the game apart. Let's start off with the Super Bell. Grabbing this decks your character out in a snazzy cat onesie, allowing you to scamper up sheer walls, scratch those pesky Goombas and dive bomb enemies. Even better, the Double Cherry clones your character, potentially letting you create a Stomp's army of Mario favourites. And if you're clever and you're watching Nintendo Unleashed, so you probably are, you'll have noticed how we're not just talking specifically about the Pudgy Plumber. That's because you can switch between the 4 available characters, each with their own special ability, anytime you want. If you've seen the trailers, you'll know that there's simply too much awesome stuff here to sum up in one video. We'll make time to mention the frantic 4-player action, brain-teasing use of the Wii U gamepad, and bubbly music, but the only way you'll fully understand how special this is by rushing out on November 29th and getting Super Mario 3D World for yourself. It's time for a rapid-fire rundown of this month's news with your Nintendo Unleashed updates. We'll kick things off with the release of LEGO Marvel Superheroes on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. This has got everything you want and expect from a LEGO game. Scenery-smashing, hero-swapping, puzzle-tastic action. Every Marvel character you could wish to care about is here, with over 100 playable characters from the Silver Age of comics, as well as familiar faces from the recent blockbusting movies. Also out on Wii U is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the Yo-Ho Run-Below edition to the huge hood-wearing murder-em-up franchise. This time you take control of fiery Welshman Edward Kenway, in a gritty, engaging story which sees a group of notorious pirates trying to set up their own state. Unbottle your grog, sing a few sea shanties, and prepare yourself for the best Assassin's Creed in ages. And finally, we've got the news that the Nintendo UK online store is now open. This lets you deal directly with those lovely Nintendo folks themselves, offering excellent customer service and glorious free delivery. Better yet, you can also get your hands on amazing special edition releases that you won't find anywhere else. And seeing as this is the year of Luigi, there's now a Nintendo 3DS XL Luigi Special Edition on sale. Get yourself along to store.nintendo.co.uk and check it out now. And stick around until the end of the show because we'll be letting you know how you can grab one for yourself. This month's Unleashed comes at you all the way from Birmingham's Bullring, which we were pretty sad to find out has no bulls, isn't really a ring, and is mostly full of pretzel shops. The lack of horned creatures couldn't keep us down for long though, as we were there to sample the delight of our Nintendo Unleashed games of the month and to chat with our amazing community. First up, Super Mario 3D World on Wii U. What do you think, guys and gals?
I like the dynamics of that, it's in 3D and you can go around and move instead of going like 2D platforms 3D, so you can go in and out to different platforms, which I really like.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I could see how it would be enjoyable for kids. Like, there's a lot of different variety in terms of, like, I was playing on the dragon thing, going through the water, and then there's also just the Mario aspect.
It was awesome. It was like, I haven't played Mario since it was like the little pixelated man, and it's so cool.
As if we didn't know already, Super Mario 3D World sounds like it's an absolute corker, but what about The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds?
I really like all the puzzles and how you have to actually think to get through the game. It's kind of interesting. I like that you have a lot of different weapons.
It's absolutely amazing. I was a big fan of Link to the Past on the SNES, and it's like my second favourite Legend of Zelda game of all time. So it's really, really good to go to like visit back in that sort of game with all these new mechanics and stuff. It'll still be quite familiar.
The actual merging with the wall, it seems it's a nice take on it. It just creates a whole new platform to play on.
And that was it for Birmingham's Bullring. Despite the lack of bulls, we think the sheer amount of amazing Nintendo titles more than made up for it. Keep an eye out for more Nintendo Unleashed dates coming soon. There's an athletic theme to this month's download as we flex our muscles with what's new on Nintendo eShop. Winter is upon us, and what better way to prepare yourself for the excesses of the festive period than with a free trial of Wii Fit U. During November, you can download the entire game featuring 77 different exercises. Your progress is rigorously tracked, and you can even carry info across from the original Wii Fit. Pop into Nintendo eShop now and take a preemptive strike against all those mince pies. There's more essential SNES action this month with the release of Super Castlevania 4. This gothic horror platformer smashed technological boundaries at the time of release, and it still has the power to surprise and excite now. It's an epic journey through graveyard swamps and clockwork towers, culminating with a legendary showdown against Dracula himself, and it's on Nintendo eShop now. Wii Sports is the biggest selling game of all time, and now you've got the chance to download yourself a slice of sporting history on Wii U. You can buy a day pass to play all the available sports, or pick your favourites and play them individually. Wii favourites tennis and bowling are now available to enjoy, and golf, boxing and the brilliantly frustrating baseball are all strapping up in the near future. This month, we're getting involved with Nintendo's Me and My 3DS competition. All you have to do to be in with a chance of bagging yourself a Nintendo 3DS XL Luigi Special Edition is create a 60-second video telling us why you love your Nintendo 3DS. You can find details of where to send your video, as well as full terms and conditions, at store.nintendo.co.uk, and the competition is open until the 9th of December. Well peeps, it's time for us to enjoy a farewell cuppa with old Herschel before we head off. But we'll see you in a month for another bumper episode of Nintendo Unleashed.